Hey, what's going on, AP Government people? We have video number 8, the process by which citizens learn about politics, also known as political socialization. This has been on many tests. You have to know what it is. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But don't worry, I got you covered. You'll know all about it. All right, so let's talk about political socialization. What the heck is it? Well, it is the process in which people gain their political beliefs or their political orientation. So in other words, do they identify themselves as a Republican, as a Democrat, as a moderate, as an independent, whatever it is, that is political socialization. And over time, political beliefs tend to be more entrenched. In other words, as you age, you become more connected to your political beliefs. For this reason, totalitarian regimes often try to influence the youth. And we see here a Hitler youth camp, and in whether it's the Soviet Union under Stalin or Germany under Hitler, you really see an emphasis on indoctrinating the youth because their political beliefs are not entrenched yet. Okay, so ways individuals are politically socialized, absolutely be able to identify and explain them. Number one is family. Here's a picture of my family growing up. This is one of my dad's favorite pictures. Thanks, Dad, for dressing me in these shorts. Look at them. Look at his shorts, huh? Anyway, we were painting the garage. But family is the number one way you're politically socialized. 2, media. And number 3, school. Those 3 ways really influence the way you are socialized politically. So let's break this down even further, talking about the family. Well, family plays an important way in which people are politically socialized. And often this is done in an informal setting. My mom and dad never sat me down and said, hey, this is why we believe what we do politically. Rather, I kind of picked up on conversations that we would have at the dinner table or watching the news or whatever it is. Parents, they often do not overtly state why they have their political beliefs. And again, children pick up their beliefs over time through conversations with their parents and hearing how they feel about different issues. Most young people will vote based on the political beliefs of their parents. You need to know this for your exam. I've seen multiple choice questions. The number one influencer of how people will vote is how their families and or their parents vote. Now let's jump over to the media. This outlet is playing an increasingly important role in recent years. Used to be news was being absorbed through TV nightly newscasts on NBC, CBS, and ABC. Not so anymore. More and more people are not getting their news through TV and newspapers. You've seen many newspapers go out of business in recent years. And if you look at the nightly news broadcast, the median or the middle age of the audience is 61. 61 years old is the median age. Other forms, especially for younger Americans, of media are becoming more influencing. Things like the internet. And this has its own issues with issues of credibility, bias, etc. But the internet is becoming much more popular for young Americans. All right, number 3, school. Schools help promote national unity. Every day in my school, and I'm assuming your school as well, we say the Pledge of Allegiance to begin the day. That's a way to kind of promote patriotism and loyalty to America. And schools help promote individuals to support the school's political system. In the United States, schools tend to favor ideas such as democracy and capitalism. And also, as I kind of mentioned earlier, in totalitarian governments, schools can be used to promote propaganda for their cause as well. The youth can be heavily influenced because their political ideas are not entrenched. I can't state that enough. Most schools in America are public and they're financed by the government, and teachers are often certified by the government as well. So the government plays a very large role in education. The more educated people are, the more likely they are to vote in an election. So there's a couple things that correlate to voter participation. One of them is education. So the higher education you have, the more likely you are to vote in an election. So let's talk about political participation over time. Generally speaking, citizens are more likely to participate in politics as they age. So the elderly vote at much higher rates than do younger Americans. Also, party identification increases with age. So you are more likely to identify with a political party the older you are. And the highest percentage of voters comes from those that are 55 and older. And currently, that is a very big deal because the baby boom generation is this age, and that is the largest generation in our country. So their voting power is incredibly strong. All right, let's do a quick recap. Definition of political socialization. You have to know what it is. What is the impact of each of the following on political socialization? Again, family, can't stress enough. That's number 1. 2, media. 3, school. But family is number 1 in terms of what influences people the most. All right, let's go over some test tips. Ways people are socialized politically. Again, it's the family. I keep saying it because it's true. For free response, you could see this as part of response about an individual's political beliefs and how they are formed. All right, guys, look forward to seeing you right back here for video number 9, public opinion. We'll figure out who this smiley dude is and why he's so important, and he gets his own picture in this. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below, and have a good day.